partnership with Oregon Farm Bureau began when I was invited as the NRE representative coordinator to come to a Farm Bureau conference in Louisville, Kentucky, where all the states were participating. And so various states were there, and Oregon took a tremendous amount of interest in the program, thought it was a good fit with land use practices and farming here as value-added agriculture in Oregon. Barry Bichoux is in Oregon as the Vice President of Farm Bureau National, and he really led the effort and got Dennis Myram involved, and Dennis has been our go-to man here in Oregon. And so the program's been quite a success. We've had a successful first two-day event, and we're planning more in the coming years and want to continue doing this.
Well, we have a lot of diversified operations out here in agriculture, and a lot of the operators are looking for ways to diversify their income as well, to kind of take some of the highs and lows possibly out of their income stream with the operations that they have and the crops they raise or the livestock operations. So there's a lot of interest in rural development as far as ways to improve their bottom line, diversify, and then as a form of educating the public as well. If they're interested in having the people city folks to learn about why agriculture is important in Oregon, then we need to be able to share our story. And one of the best ways to do that is have them come out and have an experience on their operation to see how we do it.
The partnerships among universities, even different states, the Farm Bureau, and our other agencies, services, and organizations that serve private landowners, it's great to get coordination among those so that we can provide the maximum benefit to folks who are in search of technical information, assistance, and networking with other ways to affect conservation on the ground. I think it's really important to educate private landowners about conservation practices that support and sustain wildlife, because our private lands are some of our last strongholds where we can actually have an impact on conserving habitat for the future.
Workshops like these are really an exceptional opportunity for landowners to get a solid understanding of what programs are available to them, either through the state like myself or other federal partners. They can really hear firsthand what the programs have to offer, what they're intended to be, and we can answer questions that the landowners have to help kind of clarify any misconceptions that may be out there. And as an aside from that, these workshops are an excellent opportunity for us as the department to reach out to landowners as we're trying to enroll more landowners in our access programs. This really provides an opportunity for us to interact with the landowners that may be looking to enroll, and also for each of the partners here to learn what the other groups are doing. For instance, for the state ODFW here, it helps me understand what our federal partners, the FSA, as well as state programs like Oregon State University and the Oregon Farm Bureau, what programs they have available. And it helps kind of hit home to them the program that we have available, so they can help refer landowners to us and we can refer landowners to them, and just really helps everybody get on the same page with what programs are available.
The program has, from our experience, has very good fit with other states and diversification of income on agricultural lands and timberlands in other states. It is a way to incentivize or give financial economic incentives to landowners to do conservation on their properties. So everywhere we've gone, we've had very good reception from the landowners in those states, and so we want to continue to foster that, not only to help farmers stay on their land, but also look at ways to incentivize conservation and do more conservation on their land, make it pay for itself.
My primary motivation for attending this workshop was to learn the many different things that landowners can do on their property, the different options. Just wanted to sort of discover what options were out there. By taking the workshop, I learned a lot of the skills and steps necessary to succeed in creating a diverse farm enterprise.
Part of farming is business, right? It's they're in it to make a living, either for themselves or family. Sometimes they have to have a spouse working off farm, but they need to market what they're offering, tell people what they're doing, especially if they are marketing directly to the public and not to commercial retailers and things. If they have a roadside farm stand, a U-pick field, any sort of recreational outdoor enterprise, they've got to let people know about it. And our members are becoming more and more savvy using social media as one outlet, and that's kind of what I'm talking about today, because it's not as expensive as traditional media, and also it's just a new way of information flow, and allows customers to connect with the farmers and ranchers. Although there's all sorts of things you can do. You can do radio, newspaper, some press release, invite media to your farm. So there's a variety of things, and it's just kind of exploring, figuring what you can do with your budget and allotted time, and what people respond to. But you do need to market what you're doing in order to get people out to your farm and make your business profitable.
Through our rural business programs, USDA Rural Development offers a number of programs that can help rural businesses, including farmers and ranchers, and a variety of businesses, develop projects to create and save jobs in rural communities. The USDA website is a wealth of information. If you go to the USDA website and click on Rural Development, and then go to the state that you're in. So we're in Oregon here. If you go to Rural Development under USDA, click on Oregon, you will not only get a list of the programs that are widely used in Oregon, you'll get your local contacts. And that's what you need to do to participate in USDA rural development programs, is call our local offices. We have loan specialists working around the state, and they're here to help you. So give them a call, talk about your project, what you'd like to do. If we have a program that might be applicable to what you're doing, we'll certainly do what we can to help you access that support. Or we can try to help connect you with other programs, public or private programs, that might assist you as well.
All the different landowners and operators are looking for ways to diversify and to share an experience of the beautiful landscapes that they have on their property and make some additional income in the process. And so it's important to everybody, and Farm Bureau's role is to try and offer as many tools to keep the people on the land. It supports not only that operation, but it supports the local communities, the rural economies, and without strong rural economies, we won't have strong agriculture. So that's why I see it being very important.